So you've made your gains, you've invested in meme coins and some brilliant projects, but now it's time to take those profits. The market looks like it's about to be over and you don't want to be left holding the bag. So in this video, I'm going to break down what I'm doing when it comes to making sure I walk out of this cryptocurrency bull run as well off as I possibly can. There are some key charts you need to be aware of, as well as managing your emotion through this. It's not easy. Buying in the bear, ready for the bull is the easy part. Now it's time to work even harder to make sure your gains are locked in. So go ahead, bookmark this video so you've got it, as well as smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for all your daily cryptocurrency content needs. With that being said, let's get into it. So just to kind of start off this video, this is just my opinion. And again, it's important that you have your own strategy, you'll have your own life goals, and you'll have your own investments that you've done. I just want to give you my take on it. I've been investing in cryptocurrency since 2017. I've witnessed two previous bull markets to this one. One I got very badly. One I did okay. This one we're going to absolutely nail. I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes. So the reality is that we've gone to the moon. We truly believe, given all the catalysts we've got, Bitcoin is going much higher, the wider cryptocurrency market's going, and absolutely you need to be ready at the top. Don't be that one that, as they say, is left holding the bag. Now, again, we're going to give you some key things to think about, as well as some indicators that are going to show you. So here's a general cheat sheet, the psychology, if you will, of a crypto market cycle. Now, it's always open for debate exactly where we sit. Lots of people right now predict that we are in the euphoric stage. Many people even believe we're past that. But the reality here is this talks you through some dead easy things to think about, and those decisions that you're making should be driven by where you feel the market is. So for example, if we're in the euphoric stage, I can retire from trading shit coins. Are you buying meme coins? Are you getting into maybe coins that you shouldn't? Are you over leveraging? These are all the things to be mindful of. And this is our journey up to the top. If you think about it, Bitcoin around 105,000 at the time of recording this video. We've probably got about another 50K to go on top of that. So the reality is we've maybe got 50% more. Now altcoins will give us a bit more of a move. Where the risk attached here is where you hear buy the dip. This is bad, but we're still going to be big next week. And some things you need to be aware of is exactly that. If you hear the broader market telling you to buy the dip on everything, then you want to make sure that you are starting to lock in. You maybe need to remove some positions. Now, the key to this is not going early, and more importantly, not over leveraging or over investing where you need to be. So how do we know what's going on? Where do we get to? And more importantly, I guess the question for everybody is, where are we right now? We can see here that these are the previous market cycles where we've seen all the way back to 2017's how this all plays out. You generally get a bull rally followed by the bear market. The bottom is in, but driven by some catalyst or some event. If you take 2017 as an example, it was BitConnect. It was all these over-leveraged scam mining companies that brought the market down. Fast forward, 2021, NFTs, celebrities, and much more basically caused us to dip. And then obviously FTX collapsing on the back of it. So what's this one going to be? Is it BlackRock dumping billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin? Is it a law that's passed in a specific country? Or is it the fact the US don't buy any Bitcoin? I mean, we don't know. It's important to keep an eye out. But lots of people predict we are in the bull rally phase. We are heading up to the peak. And there's a couple of things to think about. If you take a look here at the monthly chart as of right now, you can see that we're following a very similar pattern back to the cheat sheet. We're starting to rally to the upside, as well as keeping some key levels as we move on up. So you'd argue there is significantly more momentum to come. And equally, we think we're going to get another 50K. So again, important to think about. I'm locked in terms of my thought process. I'm bullish in terms of where I want to be. Let's start thinking about when and how you should be taking those profits. So some key things to think about. What are bigger wallets doing? Are they removing crypto from their wallets? Are big whales starting to liquidate positions? Is someone telling you that $100 million just got sold in Bitcoin? And are you seeing these wallets move into USDT? Again, you may be thinking, well, 2-bit. How do I keep up to date with all of that? Get on social media, get on live streams. We're going to be covering all of this exactly as we did through the bear market into the bull market. This channel will keep you posted on what is going on, but you can just see this by transactional volume that's going through. Look out for things like USD dominance, which will tell you whether people are moving into stable coins or staying in their particular crypto assets. We know that bull market indicators will give us an idea of market tops. Are we oversold on the RSI? So now overbought on the RSI. Is the days of ETF net outflows starting to increase? Are we seeing huge amounts of Bitcoin being dumped? Pi cycle top indicators are hitting all-time highs and hitting within that range. The list does go on and on. Bitcoin dominance generally is over 65% as people are moving specifically into that. And the altcoin season index is at an all-time high. These are all the things that are going to give you an indication that the market is oversold. The reality here is Bitcoin, the MVRV indicator, will always be a good one as well. Where does that sit and how does that play out over the course of the time? You can see realized market value will start to increase and we'll be topping out at some of these bigger numbers aligned to the price of Bitcoin hitting all-time highs. Combined, these are the metrics that you need to think about and they're going to signal to you that maybe this is time to think about taking some profits. So you understand the market, you've rallied it all the way up, you've really locked in some gains. Now you're thinking the market's over and I need to take some profits. So do you dump your entire bag or are you a little bit smarter than that? Well, the reality is you should already be taking some profits on your way up. Remember, if Bitcoin's going to go from now 105 to 150, there is nothing wrong with taking 5 or 10% of your position in some of these coins all the way up to the top, de-risking your positions. No one has ever made it by simply going all in and then simply going all out. It's too difficult to get. But if you start to sell off at certain points, have a strategy in your mind, have price targets that are aligned to what you do in terms of charts. For example, if we were to take XRP in this instance and say, well, we believe XRP may hit an $8 price point. I'm not going to sit there and wait until $8 is in before I sell a position. I'm going to sell at 3, 5, 7, 750 and make sure that I'm locking in some gains. If I miss the market and it continues to the upside, well, then I can always take a position if I feel like it, but I'm de-risking and I'm locking in those profits. So all of that is a whistle stop tour of where I think is a good way to think about, understand market cycles and really make sure that you're getting ready to lock those profits in. The key thing, the biggest thing to think about is don't FOMO. Don't let your emotions run riot. And my absolute advice is join a community of people that are like-minded. Guess what? That's exactly what we've got here on the 2-Bit channel. We live stream every day so that you guys can absolutely stay locked in with what's going on in the market. The key thing here, look after yourself, look after those gains, and you'll walk away from this bull run ready to trade the next one. Let me know what you are doing in the comments down below. Let's use this video as a great forum for people to understand what the best way to maximize their gains in this cryptocurrency market. And as always, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.